Hello, everybody, and welcome to the inaugural Grim Reaper Gamers Reapercast. This is a podcast for the Grim Reaper Gamers gaming group. The group is for adults ages 25 and older, with members across the country and the world, and a focus mostly on first-person shooters, but we dabble a little in just about everything. Bring your thick skin, your drink of choice, and grab your controllers. GRG members are on nightly with official clan nights on Wednesday nights. And now that I have done my plug, my name is John Ferris. I am Johnny Hustler, one of the officers of the Grim Reaper Gamers at grimreapergamers.com. Joining us tonight, my co-host, Keith, who is Disney Nut 68. Keith, how are you doing?
Hey, Johnny, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great.
Same here, same here. I am Keith Fischetti, also known as Disney Nut 68, and before anybody asks, yes, I am a Disney Nut. I've been to Walt Disney World 45 times. It's my favorite.
Hold on. Now that I have done my plug.
Good. Okay, I am Keith Fischetti, Disney Nut 68. I am one of the new member liaisons of the clan. Also, I am, yes, before anybody asks, I am a Disney Nut. I've been to Walt Disney World 45 times. I love everything about the Walt Disney Company. I will be a regular co-host with Johnny each week. Also joining us this week is the founder, creator of Grim Reaper Gamers, and the head honcho himself, Jack Zubik.
Hi, I'm Jack Zubik, otherwise known as Lala Calamari. No matter what Greg says, I do run the site. That's about it.
Wow, shortest intro ever. Has to be the quietest Lala's ever been, man. By the way, sorry for that technical difficulty. I didn't realize that YouTube had opened my channel up on me, so it was actually starting to play ours right back into the feed. So tonight, well, like I said, this is the inaugural Reapercast. We're kind of getting the kinks out, so forgive us for technical difficulties like the one I just had. Tonight we will be having a spotlight with our fearless leader, Lala Calamari, Jack Zubik. But first, let's go ahead and talk about one of the regular features on the Reapercast, the new game releases for the last couple weeks. Disney, you got a post up on the forum about that stuff.
Yep, absolutely I do. I actually have a couple. I'm going to start off with the past 2 weeks since we're most likely going to be a bi-weekly podcast. So starting off with the week of March 9th, the first release that I have here was on March 10th. It was called Alter Shillelagh, Alchemists of the Dusk Sea, and that was released on the PS3 platform. And it tells the story of two girls, one who wishes to save her homeland and one who wishes to follow her dreams.
What the hell was that title?
It is Alter Shillelagh. That's how I'm pronouncing it. It sounds like Japanese, but Alchemists of the Dusk Sea.
I think you nailed it. I think you got it down.
Also releasing last week was Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, and that released on PS3 and the PlayStation Vita platforms. And according to the description I have, it says, become part of a group of teenage ghost hunters and exorcise evil spirits. Also releasing last week was Sniper Elite 3 Ultimate Edition for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. According to what I have, this continues the story of elite OSS sniper Carl Fairborn during World War II. Also releasing last week was Devil May Cry Definitive Edition, released on the PS4 and the Xbox One. This is the next installment of the Gothic Devil May Cry series, which features a short, coiffed, fully aggressive Dante. Also released last week.
Wait, hold on. What was that last Dante? What?
I knew you were gonna. Yeah. All right. Let's just move on. On March 11th.
Did he just say coiffed?
I thought that's what my description.
I kind of called him out on that.
Okay. On March 11th, there was Ori and the Blind Forest for Xbox One. This was a downloadable game, if I remember correctly. Ori and the Blind Forest is a bit of genre mix of strong platforming and light RPG elements, all set within an atmospheric world. That end, finally, for last week, on March 13th, there was Codename Steam for the 3DS, and this was a turn-based strategy game from a third-person shooter point of view. Those were the releases for last week. Now let me go over the releases for this week. Obviously, the big release for this week, which I'm sure everybody got except me because I'm not into it, was Battlefield Hardline for Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. And it says, this was a brand new series in the Battlefield franchise focused on the war on crime and the battle between cops and criminals. Did both of you guys pick up this game this week?
I did.
Yeah, I got this. To fix
Yes.
my mic. I picked up this week. It's a great game. It's a good game. I think you would like it. It's kind of like if Battlefield meets Call of Duty. Games are very fast paced. The rounds are very quick. It plays like Battlefield, but it's as quick as Call of Duty.
Maybe
We're having
I'll
a good time
eventually
with
check
it.
it
We're
out.
playing there's a lot of good game types. Blood Money. It's a good time. So I highly recommend it. If you're on the fence, if you like Call of Duty, if you like Battlefield, I recommend this title.
Something to consider. In addition to Battlefield Hardlining releasing this week on the 17th, we also had Jamestown Plus, which was exclusively on the PlayStation 4 platform. And this is a neoclassical top-down shooter set on 17th century British colonial Mars. Also releasing this week was Final Fantasy Type O HD for Xbox One and PS4. And Final Fantasy Type O lets players switch at will between 14 separate characters, all with unique weapons and abilities. Next, we have The Awakened Fate Ultimatum, which was released on the PlayStation 3 platform. And the Awakened Fate Ultimatum is a story-driven roguelike RPG. Next up is Bladestorm Nightmare, and that was on the PS3, PS4, and Xbox One. And Bladestorm Nightmare is set in medieval Europe and features vast, teeming battlefields in the tradition of Dynasty Warriors. Next up, Cabela's African Adventures for Xbox One and PS4. Cabela.
Cares.
It's digital seems to be a little excited about it from what I saw. Cabela's African Adventures takes you into the wildest of continents where you'll hunt the biggest of the big five: lion, leopard, white rhino, Cape buffalo, and elephant. And then finally this week, on March 20th, which is Friday, tomorrow, Mario Party 10 for Wii U. And this says, Bowser crashes into the latest Mario Party, the first installment of the series on the Wii U console. In the new Bowser mini-games, play as Bowser himself and face off against up to 4 other players playing as Mario and friends. And that's all the new video game releases for the past 2 weeks.
There is one more, although you don't really dabble in PC gaming with your posts. But last week, a week ago Tuesday, City Skylines came out, and if anybody likes SimCity, I highly recommend this game because it scratches the itch that EA really screwed up with SimCity in 2013. They blew it. Colossal Order is the dev. You can get it on Steam. Cities Skylines, they make the Cities in Motion series. They really hit this one out of the park. So there's a slightly longer review than H2 ever does.
Cool beans, something to consider.
Do some reviews.
Yes, we do. Okay, so next up, we're going to touch on what's the clan playing.
Clan playing.
Yeah, clan.
Yeah,
and I'm not even drinking alcohol.
Mac, I can
That's
talk
the
about
funny
that.
Go for it.
Yeah,
It's
right
all
now, obviously the clan's playing Hardline, Battlefield Hardline. We got a lot of people on the PS4 side and Xbox One side playing it. I know we had a couple different rooms running on Clan Night Wednesday night, which was nice to see. I know we had two lobbies going for the Xbox side, and I think we had at least one for the PlayStation side. It's a great game, and we're having a lot of fun playing it. I mean, it's just pure stupidity, things blowing up, and anyway, so that's what we're pretty much playing right now. We also have a few guys still hanging on to GTA 5. Heist came out, and people make a mad amount of money. We get to go to Bob's Tranny Cave and see him in action. It's a good time. We still have a lot of people playing Destiny. Destiny is huge with our group. and they raid every single night. I think I know we have multiple raids going
On both
with
Xbox One and PS4.
yes. So that is still huge, which surprised me because I thought it would have died down a little bit. I know the new expansion's coming out, but I don't know when that is. I'm surprised it's still as big as it is. And I think we have a few stragglers still on Call of Duty. I think you're one.
Yep.
Beer still plays, and I think that's
Yep.
it. I think no one else. I think
There's
there's
a
a
couple, there's a
actually. I think
couple
the
of the guys.
PlayStation side, or PlayStation side, they get full groups. Where
No, we
the
we
Xbox
we we
side,
got we got the soldier. The soldier still plays. We have Commonwealth Ed. He still plays. Griffey still plays. There is actually quite a few of us who still play Call of Duty on a regular basis, and especially this weekend, since the next clan war, which will come up later in the podcast. But yeah, there'll definitely be guys on tomorrow night all weekend.
yeah, those people should just go and trade that Call of Duty in and get Battlefield Hardline. But
Later.
anyway, so that's pretty much what the clan's playing. I don't know. I know Johnny plays My Pretty Pony, but
Damn,
I think that's about
multiplayer's deep on that game too. Let me tell you.
oh, and there's of course, I play Guild Wars, so that's all that matters.
Guild Wars. I knew you were going to slip that shit in.
Throw it in there.
We're surprised it took this long.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I was figuring out when to work it in. So.
And we got guys who dabble in other stuff. I mean, there are guys who still play sports games. I mean, there's guys who play FIFA, and there's guys who do driving, Forza and all that. So, I mean, even though it's not the big stuff, we still dabble in it. And guys, you'll on any given night, you'll see somebody playing something on any system. So, just because we mentioned 3 or 4 games doesn't mean that that's all that we're playing.
No, there's a lot of games out there. And the other thing that's kind of been added since we became the Grim Reaper Gamers a year ago, we've got a pretty strong PlayStation group now. I mean, we didn't have that before. We had about 2 or 3 people with a PlayStation, but Audible's group there, Audible Silence, they've got quite the PlayStation group running now. So
yeah, they run a lot of people every night.
That they do.
Yeah, there's a lot there. They've, coming over from a different site, our history, we've been around for several years as the Grim Reaper Gamers for the past, about a year and a quarter now?
Yeah, about that, about a year and a half. Not sure when we pulled off from Tools.
Was that in November of 13, 14? I thought it was like November, because It
was November of about 13, I think.
Yeah.
I know the clans.
Yeah.
The clan is well over 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years old.
Yeah. Including our former iteration, right?
Yeah. So and then a lot of the core people are still active members.
Yeah, long time core members. I've been around about 3 years or so, 3-4 years. Diz, you've been around how many years?
I've been around since 09. Modern Warfare 2.
I'm trying to boot you guys, and it just doesn't seem that stick. I don't know.
Like a bad rash. Can't get rid of my ass.
I'm like the Walt Disney Company. I ain't going anywhere.
He's cryogenic.
Just make you guys. Make you guys suffer. Make you guys staff. So.
Now, speaking of activities, we had community night last night. Hardline was the big game being played. A lot of Destiny. I think there might have been a couple guys still on the Call of Duty train. I know the Audible said PSN guys, they had some Hardline and Destiny going on. Lala, why don't you give your thoughts on community night last night? You were in there a little longer than I was.
Yeah, it ran pretty well. It was kind of exciting to see a lot of activity going. It's been a pretty good dry spell games lately, as far as what we could play for clan night. So it was nice to see at least a couple full parties running on the Xbox side, and we had a pretty good time. We put in hardline, we got our asses kicked, and we kicked some asses even a couple games, and it was just nice to see a lot of activity. Destiny, I was kind of hoping would be more of a would offer private lobbies so we could shoot each other. And that wasn't the case, and it's just really haven't had anything. Call of Duty just didn't click, the latest version, which is odd because we're a Call of Duty clan, but or we were, but Advanced Warfare just didn't really grab everybody. So
Advanced Warfare was great when it was called Killzone on the PS4 when it launched.
yeah, it just to me it was just way too fast, and I couldn't tell who was the enemy, who's the good guys. I'm shooting my teammates and not shooting the enemies. I was completely retarded in the game.
We
So
could go
I
slow
just
motion
couldn't do
and you
it.
shoot your teammates.
So yeah, if I could, I would love to shoot my teammates, but obviously hardcore wasn't on. But couldn't team kill 'em. But anyway, so yeah, last night was pretty good. We played a lot of Blood Money, which seems to be the game we like. I know some of the guys like Heist, but I bitch and moan about Heist. So we did Blood Money, and the fun game, there's a big cash pile in the center of the map, and everybody runs, but two teams go after the cash, and they got to take as much money as they can back to their vault, and you can go and steal money from the other team's vault. So there's a lot of action going on. It's just constant gunfire, constant action, and it's just a lot of fun to play.
One of the things I liked about what I liked about Blood Money mode was that it has that it's a little higher speed. It's faster than Battlefield 4, but it's not as twitchy as Advanced Warfare was. Advanced Warfare was really twitchy, just kind of you're kind of here, you're there. It's really, I don't know, ADD look a squirrel type of stuff, And I'm not. I mean, I still enjoy Advanced Warfare when I'm in with the Reapers. It's just that it was a lot twitchier. I feel like Battlefield kind of got it back where Call of Duty was around the Modern Warfare 3 run. A little quick, but not super quick like it's gotten. Yeah. So
it seems to play. It seems to play very well. It's been a lot of fun to play. It's just they've taken everything I don't like about Battlefield, like the large maps, the tanks, the planes, the jets, and they got rid of it. And so this is where I like Battlefield to be. I mean, I know I'm very specific in it, but I'm having a good time with it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So this brings us to our member spotlight, who is with us tonight already and has been talking quite a bit. Our fearless leader, the head grumpkin, the man who loves to boot half the clan whenever he can. Lala Calamari, I believe Diz has the questions for you.
I'm not answering any questions, and fuck you all.
We haven't even asked you a question yet. Why are you giving us that answer?
I get started quickly. Just get it right out there. Wait for Disney to ask a question.
Diz, is your mic out, or?
I don't know. I think he muted himself and just can't figure out how to unmute himself. Or his wife got mad at him and unplugged his internet.
I don't know. I see Diz.
He's talking.
I don't hear Diz. Yeah, he's waving. See, he's here, guys. He's still here. But we've lost Diz. Crap, Diz is going to make me do the dang questions. Okay, I'm going to get in here till Diz figures out what happened to his microphone. I don't know what happened. Diz has some technical difficulties. We'll get him back in here as soon as we can. All right, so Jack, we got some questions here, and I'm looking over what Diz sent me. Fortunately, we had the backup plan in place. Member spotlight questions. These came over from the old site. Jack, so your name and age, and you can give a fake name. I don't care.
Well, it's Jack, and I'm old as fuck, and that's about it.
All right, now where are you at?
44, and I live right outside Philly, in the suburbs. About like 15 minutes from Philly, probably about half hour from Center City, the big skyscrapers you're probably all used to seeing.
Let's see. Married? You're married, aren't you?
Yes. I live the Al Bundy lifestyle. I'm married. I have 2 kids, both boys. Yeah, they eat me out of house and home and spend all my money. I have 2 dogs. I'm living the dream.
Let's see. Your first memorable gaming moment, old school, multiplayer, whatever.
I'm going to have to probably say something. Any of the too old to shoot clan nights, the old clan nights, they were probably the best time I had gaming in a long time. It was just kind of fun. Everybody gets together. Wednesday nights, we drink and make fun of each other's moms and whatnot, while playing whatever game, Call of Duty, World at War, whatever. But those were some of the best times. And then the other one, or another thing, was like the Too Old to Shoot tournaments, or even we would the shit talking prior to it was probably some of the best times as well. Like we would make up teams within the clan, uh, and for about like 2 weeks prior to the tournament, we would just shit talk in the forums. Just a lot of fun was had. People make up signatures and whatnot. The games were great. I mean, the guys, no one got pity if they won or lost, but everybody brought their A game, which was nice to see because we're a bunch of ass hats.
You guys hear me now?
Usually don't play that hard. Yes, we can hear you.
We got Diz
Yay!
back, yes. The cue cards worked
Hallelujah.
that nobody saw.
Hallelujah.
So anyway, yeah,
Good
like the tournaments were fun. I remember the one tournament we played. Was it? No, it wasn't World of War. It was Black Ops, and I was yelling at Disney because he panicked and made our team lose. He gave shit about it for like months on after that, but whatever. Those two would be probably the big things, and something I would like to see again. I would love to see Clan Nights become big again.
I agree.
I think we might be on our way. Maybe some of these new offerings will start, Hardline, and then this fall we've got the big one coming up. We might talk about here in the next couple weeks in Battlefront. I am really hoping that is so good.
That's this year?
That is somewhere around holiday, they're saying.
Yeah, I think Battlefront. We had a lot of exciting games in the fall. Battlefront, Division's a big one that I know a lot of us are looking forward to. I think it would the Destiny folks would be all into the Division. It would give you the RPG, the MMO style gameplay they want, grinding for gear. We're excited.
Don't
about
forget
that as well.
Five Guardians.
Yeah, well, Dixon, like the rest of us, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, Disney, I think I left you with question 5.
Okay, I'm heading there right now. Okay, question 5. What's your favorite video game of all time?
I don't like games at all. I bitch and moan about every single one I play. So, next question. No, that's a hard question to ask because it depends on which console, which system. I have different games I prefer. Like, forever ago, I played Counter-Strike. It was huge. Back when Half-Life 1 first came out, the mod, I started Beta 3. I played it all the way through. I totally skipped Xbox One. On Xbox One, I had a launch edition one, and I hardly ever played it because I played Counter-Strike. That was huge. I played it for a couple years. That was big. But for the 360, that came out, Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 were huge. So I first got into Too Old to Shoot. One of the guys had an extra console. He'd run in a room every night. We'd have 16 players from Too Old to Play, and we wouldn't have any of the outside Timmies in there harassing us. And we shot each other every night, and it was a good time. And then that's how I got into Too Old to Shoot from that game. And you switch over to like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and World at War. I mean, those were great games as well. So it's hard to pick one. World at War was probably our best clan night game ever. I don't think we've had a game that matched that. I think we've been trying to catch that vibe again. It was just the stupid games. That's where the Sandy Badge match came from. The shotguns only on hardcore with kill streaks. It was ridiculous, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, I can't pick a single game. There's, I haven't even touched arcades or Atari 2600. E.T. was great, right?
That's why they all wound up in a landfill, right?
Yeah.
It earned its own tomb.
Which they recently unearthed.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, question number 6. Drew or Claude, pick one.
Both. Why pick one? I mean, why settle? I go
He
both.
goes for the threesome.
I might have to drag Grex in there. I might. I don't know.
Well, they don't call him Sexy Grexy for nothing.
I'm going
Well,
both.
he's taking over the site. He might as well take over this, huh?
True. All right, next question is, what's your best GRG/memory/time/event?
Well, if you're talking just GRG, I'm going to say getting version 2 of the site up and running. Version 1 was kind of a stopgap. We had to get tool to shoot off a tool to play. We had to find a home to be. So it was serviceable, but it didn't have every feature we wanted, everything we wanted. The forms weren't that great. A lot of the features weren't that great. So, Grex and I started working on getting version 2 going. We had a couple ideas we were throwing around. And before we knew it, I fell in love with the forum software, Discourse. And in order to get that to work, we had to totally get a virtual server, build out a server, load all the software on. It was a huge task. I mean, we managed to get it done pretty quickly. We got it done in a month or so. Site up and running, and you have what we have now. I mean, we're still tweaking it. There's still things we need to do. There's stuff that I would like to see work a little bit better than it does. But the site is great right now. I mean, it's 1,000 times better than it was or where we came from, and I'm very happy with it. And it was a big accomplishment. It was a lot of work, and I think it came out really well. So.
Here, I'd second that. Absolutely. Kudos to you and to Grex. All right, so moving on. Question number 8 would be, what's your cool favorite food or your favorite beer?
Food, beer. Food, steak, potatoes. I mean, nice good steak and baked potato, I'm good to go. Can't go wrong there. Beer, any cold beer works. I'm happy with. But if I had to pick, I'm going Russian River Damnation. It's the best beer I've ever had. I love that beer. I swear by that beer. It's just a great beer. It's not a beer you drink all the time. It's like a once in a blue moon type of beer, but man, it is good stuff. But if I had to pick a beer that I would drink on a regular basis, I like to mix it up with the seasonals. I don't like to stick with one particular beer. But my favorite probably would be Oktoberfest beers.
Okay, I'll have to go with your.
I don't have a particular brand because I like to switch it up. I like to, pick up a 6-pack here or there, just different ones.
Connoisseur of all kinds. I can understand that. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, like I said, if it's cold, I'll drink it. I'm happy.
Works for you, right? I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. Question number 9. What do you do for a living?
You didn't read the rest of the question.
You really want me to read that?
I want you to read the rest of the question.
Are you okay with being Gunny's glory hole bitch on rotation?
Yeah, see, that was just wrong. I'm going to have to boot you for them. I'm writing down a note here. I'm a network analyst for a large hospital right outside Philly. Basically, I handle the servers, the switches, the routers, all that shit. I understand what the cloud is, what it does. It's a good job, but at least it's a step up from Gunny's glory hole. But it's not a huge step, mind you. It's a half step.
Step's a step, right?
Yeah. Hey, Gunny's got to earn his money somehow.
That's right.
Okay.
He absolutely does. We all do. You got that right. This is coming from somebody who's currently unemployed, so believe me.
Gunny's always hired. Always hired.
Absolutely.
Did you say Gunny or Johnny?
No, you said Gunny.
Gunny.
Oh, okay, all right.
Too funny. What's something that the members of GRG don't know about you?
I post so much and so active in the forums. I don't think I have any secrets, but I mean, the one they don't know about me is, I truly hate each and every one of you.
No, that's one that you make quite obvious.
Like My Pretty Pony? I don't know. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. So.
All right. So
The
then we'll
one
move
we
on.
don't know is that he's actually happily married.
Yes.
No, those two words don't exist.
I was
the
just
same
going to say that. Do those
sentence.
two words actually work together? This coming from three married guys. So
So
too
no, they
funny.
don't.
Too funny. Okay, last question. Any final words? Any hate mail for anybody? Go ahead. It's your forum.
Hate mail? No, I don't hold back hate mail. I let that go. No. I just want to encourage everybody in the clan to participate in the forums. And when you're online, just spam. If you add people to your friends list, spam them with invites. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. The more active you are within the clan, within online, the more you'll get from the clan. So if you sit back and you just lurk, you're not going to get the full experience that we have to offer. But if you be part of the community, it'll go a long way. I mean, you'll have no issues. Like I sign in at night and I have no issues getting in the game. And if I have spots open, I'll just spam everybody on my list. I don't care if you're even playing the game or not. I don't give a shit. So, and I think that's what everybody else needs to do. Just if you're looking for someone to game with, just go down your list, spam them. Just be active in the forums, so people get to know you. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say.
By the way, to attest to how Lalo will spam you, last night when I was leaving the party playing Battlefield, the second I said goodnight, he hits me with a freaking invite.
I just go through the list, man. I'm not shitting you. I just go down, friends list, bam, 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 bam. And if I could have a thing where I could do everybody that's online spam, I don't care. Good, tough shit. Don't let me on your friends list if you don't like it. That's what happens. So,
Hell, I used to play for those
everybody,
guys from Modern Warfare 2 when back in the day when we were on the 360.
Yeah, I suggest I don't even just everybody needs to do that. Just if you're playing a game, you're playing Call of Duty, bam, 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 just spam everybody. It beats sitting in the lobby myself.
Or playing with Timmy.
I'll pass on that.
I think we all will. That's one of the reasons why I think we're all here. We got
That's
tired
why,
of hearing 12-year-olds running their mouths talking about your mom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd rather hear 40-year-old people talk about my mom instead of I like that better.
Well, it's at least more realistic. They could be my dad than a 12-year-old. I mean, there's about 15,000 12-year-olds that think they're my father.
True.
You might have fared better that way.
And there he is. There is our fearless leader right there. And when you meet him, how can you not join?
Yeah, how can you not? And if you don't,
Too funny.
All right, so there he is, the one and only time we'll probably ever get him on this damn show.
Oh, he'll be back.
He's probably already put odds on
in order today.
Greg, you're next.
All right, he got a fancy microphone like Johnny has on order.
Hey, I'll tell you what, this thing's sweet, man. Larry King edition right here. This is shit. Schenectady, hello.
Too funny.
Birmingham, you're on. Next thing on the agenda here, we have some clan events coming up, don't we, Disney? I mean, we've got at least Clan Wars, don't we?
Yes, we do. Starting this Friday, I believe 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm not exactly sure of the exact time. Clan Wars Mexico City starts up on both the Xbox and the PlayStation side. Last time I participated in the Xbox side, and I know it was myself, Beers and Leafs, the Soldier, Commonwealth, Ed, a bunch of us, and we just took the entire map that night in about 4 or 5 hours, and nobody even came close to taking it from us. So that's what we're hoping to do again. So any Reapers that want to join in on us, I will be running a room Friday night. I'll be running the either myself or Beers, I should say Beers and Leafs. We'll be running it, and we'll be getting people in there. We usually don't like to run ground war unless we absolutely have to, because it's just a clusterfuck. We prefer to do the smaller 6-person teams, but that's what we're hoping to do. That's what we're really hoping to do, is dominate the map like we did last time, and then take it over, and we'll see what happens from there.
Any other events, or is Clan Wars kind of it for this week, other than the release of Hardline, which?
Yeah,
As far as I'm
sure what else.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else we have going on. I was looking at the calendar this week.
I mean, guys are on every night of the week. I mean, they're always doing something. I mean, there's GTA heists that are going on. There's Call of Duty rooms. There's Battlefield now. So there's always something to do every night of the week if you're looking for something to do, and looking for somebody to pair up with. So the best suggestion that just like
I think what killed it this week was you get a huge shiny penny out right now with Battlefield. So everybody's playing.
Yep,
I agree with that. Pretty much this week, next week, it's going to be just all hardline. I know we were playing a lot of GTA and Destiny before, but I think a lot of the guys will be focused on that. So, pretty much every night of the week is going to be hardline. And then Guild Wars.
And Call of Duty for those of us who won't give in. So.
You ought to just give it up. Give it up.
No. Talk to Beers. He won't let it go either.
Yeah, there's a video here for Beers and Leaves on the side under the portfolio that's starting to fill up a little bit. Starting to get a few things out there.
Yeah,
I think we got
a
few new ones. I think we got I think Das is going crazy with Smite.
Yes,
he's out there poaching noobs. He's an experienced PC Smite player, so he's attacking brand new, fresh Xbox players. And that's an interesting game. I'm on the alpha on that, and I gotta tell you, I like that game. I'm excited. Hopefully, when beta comes around, more GRG gets it. I think it's going to be a game that we would like to play as a clan. I'm hoping. I read there was. I'm looking through the options. I think we might be able to do private rooms. I think that if we could, that's going to be a good time. But
that's basically beta, so hopefully I get into it.
Yeah, it's a different game. It's different than what we're used to. It's a MOBA. I don't know if any one of us plays like League of Legends or whatnot. It's that style game.
My nephew does. I can ask him.
Yeah, the Xbox version it plays very well. My only issue with the game is just reading the fonts. I'm old and I can't read the screen. But other than that, it plays great. And so I know he's posted a few vids. I think we got a few Grand Theft Auto vids from Evolve. You can see his tranny on YouTube.
And Beers too.
Beers, yeah. His doesn't look good tranny. No, Evolve's isn't. Sure,
no, but tranny. Beers posted a couple of GTA videos that him and myself we did some shenanigans last Friday, and he posted a couple of videos. They're actually quite funny.
I heard about your gameplay.
What does that mean? My gameplay.
I heard about it. Very potato-esque. But anyway, moving on.
Let's see. Do we have a thread of the week this week?
We did not get one that we can think of.
One I guess closest I'm thinking of is maybe the Battlefield. There's a decent Battlefield Hardline thoughts thread out there. Of course, we got the March Madness, the Pool of Stool, which I think everybody's pool took a dump, didn't it?
Go Villanova.
I don't know. I didn't look at my brackets. I know Iowa State lost, so that kind of screwed me.
Iowa State lost, SMU, Baylor. Good God, the list is long.
Although I did pick Ohio State, so that helped me out a little bit. So
yeah, I'm trying to think of like anything original. Like we're talking a lot of games in the forums. Any unique threads? I mean, I always pimp the beer thread because I just like to see what everybody's drinking that week.
Yeah, that hasn't been done in a little bit. I haven't seen too many new.
No, I think that needs to be really, really updated.
I know
the list and
Digital started a game. What's your setup look like? Thread. I can't find it right now, of course, but Saw some good thoughts on Battlefield Hardline. That's probably the most recent thread that's had
Legs.
That's had some legs. Balak said, called Battlefield surprisingly smooth, ran into latency on a few small spots throughout the night.
So is this
see.
everything that Battlefield 4 wasn't? It's the complete and total polar opposite of it?
You're talking about what was the question?
Is Battlefield Hardline the complete and total polar opposite of Battlefield 4 with all the problems that getting into matches and getting kicked from servers and so on and so forth? I can see by the look on your face that means no.
Oh, I got
No, I'd say
text me right now.
Oh.
I think it was pretty smooth. I mean, it ran pretty good last night.
No, you definitely it's run a lot smoother. But I think it would have any problems. You have to look at the Battlefield 4 sucked ass, and it just was a nightmare. Right now, it's playable. After 10, 15 patches, how they don't throw that into Hardline before they release it. I mean, Hardline's, we all know it's just a reskin. They took the models and reskinned them, create a few maps. You're basically buying it for the game mode. So, there's a tutu.
Yeah, my email notifier on my
So
phone
mad.
forgot to put that on vibrate. Oops.
So,
Well, hopefully they tested the shit out of it before it was released, because like you said, Battlefield 4 was just a complete and total clusterfuck. So
now they just we played release night and got in the rooms, no issues. We played the next night, no problems.
partying up, no problems.
No problems. The game's been going pretty well, no real lag. So I think it's running great. I mean, there's no problem. But I didn't expect it to be. Like I said, it's just they took Battlefield 4, they put new skins on it. So you add in the patch, and you're good to go.
Good to go, yeah.
I also think that there's a lot less players playing it, so you're not getting the Battlefield 4 crowd.
Why? Because so many people were disgruntled with Battlefield 4, or they're not interested in the change?
I think so. I think a lot of people were so mad at Battlefield 4 and EA that they chose not to buy it. Then you have the people play Battlefield. They don't necessarily want that smaller game like that Hardline is. Hardline's not, the maps aren't as huge. You don't have tanks and jets and whatnot. So that's going to turn those folks off. Then now they're trying to look at pulling some of the Call of Duty crowd in. And so I think the numbers aren't as high as Battlefield. So, but as far as it runs great. But no problems getting in the games, no problems partying up, no problems playing. I didn't see any real lag. Played very well.
Something to consider maybe in the future.
And
Once I get reemployed.
It was smooth. It was smooth. I mean, a couple of small lag spots, but a lot better than the Battlefield 4 launch. I mean, about as playable as Battlefield 4 is right now, out of the box. So
yeah, well, Battlefield 4 plays very well right now.
Yeah, it does.
It plays incredibly smooth. It's great. If you were to jump into Battlefield 4 now, it's the game you should have gotten at release.
Yeah.
So, which is a shame. I mean, it's a shame things are that way, and it's very frustrating. And I understand people not buying, like a lot of people won't buy Hardline because of 4. And I understand why. It makes sense. But
there's a lot that are in at least wait and see mode.
Yeah. And I think that if they're worried about like how it runs or how it plays, you need to just forget about that and just buy it.
No, my whole issue is besides the fact that I'm currently unemployed, is that I don't like getting my ass constantly handed to me over and over and over. And at least I know you make fun of me, but at least in Call of Duty, you put a gun in my hand, I have a fighting chance. In Battlefield, all I do is I'm a bullet sponge and I get smoked.
Well, I mean, there's two things to that. First of all, Gunny's Glory Hole is hiring. Get a part-time job, earn that extra cash to buy the game. Second of all, it's an adjustment. I wouldn't say a learning curve. People say learning curve, but it's an adjustment. It's a different game. It's a different style. You kind of have to play get some games in before you can say I suck at this. I'm not playing this again. You really need to put a few nights in, and not just one night. Give it like a week, play it. It'll change. You'll start understanding the maps, where to be, where to go, what to do. You'll understand the weapons a little bit better, but it takes some time. It's not something you're going to be able to do the first night. When you come from Call of Duty to Battlefield, it's a big adjustment.
I'm sure it is. I mean, I tried them all. I tried Battlefield Bad Company True, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. The only one I actually liked was do you remember the downloadable game Battlefield 1943?
Yep.
Yes.
That one I liked. And that one I was actually fairly decent at, but all the other ones I just get smoked.
Yeah, I think it's something that you really need to put some time in and just put your big boy panties on and learn to play. It's just a learn to play issue. So, people, it's like that with any game. I mean, you're used to Call of Duty. It plays some specific stuff. I go into Call of Duty now, I get my ass handed to me. I'm not used to that play style anymore. Where I can go into Destiny, I can do fairly well. And in Hardline, I'm starting to turn that around. But anyway, I think it's just a game that you kind of got to put some time into and get used to it. And I think you would actually like it. I think it would be a game you'd like.
It looks, I'll say this much, the concept of the whole cops and robbers thing looks very interesting. It does, it's appealing.
I think the cops and robbers thing is the silliest, like the silliest premise for the game. It's like, hey, what's one big giant, what was that movie with Al Pacino, Heist, or Robert De Niro,
the two of them, Heat? Was it Heat?
Heat. Yeah, Heat. And that's, I guess that's what it's trying to be, but it's whatever. I just don't even pay attention to it. Like, I'm a cop, I'm a robber. I just, this side and that side, I'm shooting you. But anyway, it's a good time. I recommend it. I think you get $60 worth out of it.
Something to consider down the road.
Could be interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still knee deep in Call of Duty. I mean, I am one of the core guys who play Call of Duty beers myself. I have the season pass, so I get all the DLC. So I mean, that's my bread and butter. That is my sole focus. When it comes to gaming, I'll dabble in other stuff. I play WWE 2K15, Disney Infinity 2.0. I mean, The Walking Dead. I even play FIFA 14.
Disney Infinity. You play Disney Infinity?
Yes, I do. Would I not be a Disney nut if I didn't play Disney Infinity?
I give up. There's no helping.
Do you see the name next to my name? It says Disney Nut 68. That's not just a name. That's a way of life.
You see me not caring.
No, of course not. I've known you too long. I know you don't care. If you could look in the office that I'm in my house right now, you would see there are Disney pictures on the walls. I even have a Walt Disney saying right next to me.
Anyway.
I happened to pop into site chat. I just popped into site chat. Claude. Yeah, okay, Claude's apparently watching. Or was at least.
And he said...
He is watching.
Let's see. First, what the fuck is this videocast thing? He's been paying attention the last couple weeks. Yeah. He said Disney's better at this than Lala.
Oh.
Wow. I definitely choose True. I choose True.
Good one.
There went the threesome. Lala sounds like Grex looks.
Jeez.
That's funny.
I sound hot?
And
nice.
He said Diz hasn't done his dishes.
That's why I have a dishwasher. I don't have to worry about doing that, Claude.
Oh, God. So, yeah, I just happened to pop over there, see if anybody was over there, and this is a little bit ago. This is about 20 minutes ago from Claude, but...
That's too funny. Well, I mean, we should also let everybody know that even though we're live right now, that once this is done, it's also going to be an archive video on YouTube, so people can obviously go back and watch it at their leisure whenever they want, so...
Because, nothing says get in there and view like 2-week-old news that's 2 weeks older,
Because people don't watch videos and stuff like that happened 6 years ago, right, on YouTube?
Oh, hell, yeah, I still watch that cat shit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Speaking of videos, we do have a few videos. I'm going to see if we can get this to work.
Go for it.
This could be really cool, or it could go full potato.
I'm going to bet full potato.
Oh, I'm going to.
Which for us is nothing new. So, I mean, you're acting like that's something new for us.
Yeah, full potato is
playground.
normal. We're going to look at, let's see, first one we got is, let's see, I'm going to, here, let's start the clip with a little GTA from a while back, with several of us that were together. We tried an air race. It was kind of, so we'll have to see what happens here, but let's see how well this works. I think you are, I am, Vikes, handful of others.
I'm sure
we might see some of the names. Yeah, this is that first attempt at an air race that we had. So let's look at this. Let's give this a shot here. So
anytime today, there, Spanky.
I'm working on it.
Cue the Jeopardy theme.
Oh, I saw it for a second here. There it is.
Yeah, it's a slideshow.
Yeah, it's a little.
Classic.
As you can see, it worked great. At least the attempt at the flight worked great. We have from the PS side, Lance Hung doing a little bit of stunt jumping here. See if I can get this going. A little bit there.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, this was Rab and S-Jam trying to jump a bridge in Dead Rising. Let's see. Let's see if I can get over here. Yeah. You'll just have to take my word for what he's saying. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh shit, I'm not gonna make it. Oh. Have you seen the background? You can see Jammer there. And under.
That was awesome. I mean, I don't think I could have planned that any better.
That was cool. That was very cool.
Now,
says,
now if that's not good enough,
not work with the slideshow.
Yeah, it's a little. Now, if that wasn't enough, we've actually got Jammer's point of view in that same scene.
Oh God.
You can actually see what happens. Now you see he's actually behind Rapmaster Flash.
Yeah, like click it. Yeah. All right. At least you can see both of us. Oh. Road's closed. Oh, I almost made it. I'm gonna make it. No, not gonna make it. She just landed.
And there it is.
That's classic.
Landed on me.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good video right there.
That was funny. That was good.
Let's see. I think that's a lot of what we got. I mean, we got some kills of the week. I'll look at a few of them from, I think Beers put this up, if I remember right. We can look at just a little bit of it. Kind of a longer clip, about a minute and a half.
B. Secure. Losing Bravo. C secure. We've taken control. We lost A. System hack.
Double kill there.
Let's defend this in the UAV above. Marking care package coordinates. Securing B. B secure. Our UAV is online.
Beer's kind of camps.
Hey, he's a camping fucking noob.
And David Beard was the noob tube here.
I expect more out of Canadians.
TAC 19.
He should apologize for this.
I think so.
And he sums it up well. Get off our lawn. Oh, that's good stuff. Anyway, over at GrimReaperGamers.com, we have the portfolio. Beers has about 3 more of those videos up. Got a few more there. I got to get a few more up as well.
You have
I got some
videos to
sitting.
post there?
I do. I have lots of videos.
Not a good game.
No, not a good gaming. Shit, no. Well, I actually did. I had a couple of good Destiny ones from way back when, but it takes me longer to get those. Oh God, now they're. Oh God, here we go. Oh, I'm back in the chat.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Fuck Drew. That's what Claude had to say. And Lala's been in here too.
I gotta kiss and make up to Claude. I'm gonna have to post a lot of booby pictures in site chat tomorrow to make up for this. I mean, Drew has nice hair.
So yeah, site chat, threads, portfolio videos, see how bad we fail, all that stuff. It's all there. GrimReaperGamers.com. What do we got left on the script here, guys? I think we got the
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Yeah.
WrestleMania was
I didn't even
next.
hardly watch anything. Yeah, I put that in to see if you were gonna. Who's the current champion? He hasn't shown up in months. Who the hell knows?
Disney. Who's the current champion? Please tell me. I don't know.
He's on mute again. He's raging. We can't hear him.
Stupid Brock Lesnar. That's who the champion is.
Whoa. Please address him properly.
Okay.
Do you ever miss
Dumbass Brock Lesnar? Yeah.
No, wrong. He is what? What does he have?
He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Is that what you wanted to know?
Yeah. Call him Mr. Lesnar from now on, or else you get paid.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So
Mr.
you can dream. You can.
You know,
dream.
he was also a champion of UFC. So I mean, unlike
I'll take your word for it. That's not something I watch.
You know what? Lala could be like the Brock Lesnar of this podcast. Show up twice a year.
I don't even want
But
to
I
show
don't
up
think
now.
he's gonna make $36 million.
I don't even want to show up now.
Oh heck!
And then you have Potato of the Month, and you have my name again. I mean, that's just disrespectful. It's hurtful and mean. The shit
I
I
don't really
posted
think
up
we
with.
have anybody who actually earned the right to be called Potato of the Month.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sure, in your opinion.
No.
Oh,
We
okay.
have a lot of people. The problem is actually determining the Potato of the Month. That's the hard thing to do.
There are too many people that are eligible for the title. Is that what you're saying?
Let's look at this. I mean, we have 2 contenders that are just always going to be there, you and Landon. I could probably name a good 10 more, Johnny, Vikes, Claude, but
Oh,
yeah,
God.
we have several. Potato of the Month would go
Craig.
to...
What about Craig?
I'll let Craig slide this month. He's Caveman of the Month, but not Potato. He's not... I think I'm going to have to pick Disney as Potato of the Month.
Wow, there's a shock.
There it goes. I mean, it was tough.
There's a shock.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. You want me to start singing? I could sing Let It Go.
Oh God!
Yes, I would like that. That would
That is not going to happen. So don't even. Yeah. Good try.
I would appreciate that.
Good try. That's not going to happen.
Let it go.
So. Shut up, digital.
Oh, what digital say? I missed
He
something.
said lifetime potato goes to me.
Oh, God.
Dumbass, that's Claude.
Oh, that's Claude? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's Claude.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I think we
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So
I think we pulled one off here. Hell.
yeah, so I think that's going to wrap up episode 1 of the Reapercast for us over here at GrimReaperGamers.com. So on behalf of my co-hosts Jack and Johnny, I'd like to say thank everybody. I would like to thank everybody for watching, and no, that's not going to happen, so don't even ask, Claude. Not happening. I would like to thank everybody for watching, and if anybody out there is not a member of our community and what you've seen sounds somewhat appealing to you, then please, by all means, head up over to www.grimreapergamers.com, and
won't get. Hold on. We won't get one single recruit from this. It's not happening.
I'm
you
pimping
never
the
know.
daylights out of this shit.
You never know. I'm going to put it on my Twitter feed, so you never know.
Underwear will get more. Underwear will get more viewers.
I've already had 2 subscribers during the course of this thing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So there you
Yeah,
go.
so I think it's going up. I think it's going up to my channel first. Now I got to link it over
And
to.
then you got to link it over to the GRG.
Once it archives, I can link it over to GRG. I got to remember how to do that.
No one cares. No one cares.
You're
What's
underestimating the power of social media.
Look at this shit.
Anyway.
Claude's giving us a sad trombone. What's this
He
shit?
can put a sad trombone all he wants. I ain't singing, so that's not happening.
I
So
think Claude wants a rusty trombone.
yeah, well,
Well, who
ask him
does?
for a land and waterfall.
Who doesn't want a rusty trombone? Right, Disney? Right?
No,
What do you mean no?
no,
That's the wrong answer. I don't
no,
believe you. I don't believe you. Tell the truth.
no,
You know what one is? You know what a rusty trombone is?
no, and I don't want to know what one is.
Okay. All right. We should do a Urban Dictionary segment.
I will. I'm actually, as soon as we get done with this podcast, I'm actually going to go look it up. So
Be careful
All right,
what
anyway.
you wish for, Diz.
I've lived a sad, sheltered life. What do you want?
Oh God, Claude's telling me to hit this link.
You're not going to do it, are you?
Oh, it's
Nice one, Claude.
Thanks, Claude.
Very nice.
All right, let's close this out.
So yeah, so once again, on behalf of my co-hosts Johnny and Jack, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on episode 1 of the Reapercast. Our next episode will be in 2 weeks, so that should be April 2nd. Is that correct?
I think
Thursday before Easter. So I think that's actually Holy Thursday. Not to bring up religion or anything, I'm just saying.
Is that an actual holiday?
It's not a holiday, but it is.
Holy
I went to Catholic school for 7 years, so yes, I'm fully aware of what Holy Thursday is. So yes, so that will be the next episode. So episode 2 will air on Thursday, April 2nd, and I am shooting to have, like I said, one of our admins, Grex, on live, just like Jack did this time, as member spotlight. So Grex, the challenge is out to you, my friend. We're going to get you. So that's pretty much it. If you guys got anything else to say, by all means, let's wrap this puppy up.
Yeah, I think so. We should just let it go.
Sing it, Disney. Sing
No, I am not doing it. End of
it.
story.
Hey, thanks for. Once again, you failed the plan. All right. Anyway, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thanks.
Good night.
Have a good night.